Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Alright, so yeah, I don't think I talked about it much in the Meowscles videos, but I really do like the articulation with these figures. It is really good. And the articulation with the Fortnite Jazzbears line was pretty good, but this is great. I really love the new articulation. But before we get into Chaos Agent's articulation, we have to go to his accessories, which are upsetting. We have his pickaxe, right here. Don't know what it's called in-game. We have an SMG. And we have his back bling. So we have the ooze dripping out of that. So, a little backstory on Chaos Agent. I'm pretty sure he first appeared in Season X of Chapter 1 of Fortnite. Maybe a bit earlier than that, I'm not sure. But, he had his first reference in-game in the Gotham City POI. At the movie theater, you could find posters of him. And then he didn't become, like, big in a big part of the storyline till a few months later in Season 1 of Chapter 2, where he was displayed to be probably a villain. In Season 2 of Chapter 2, he was confirmed to be probably most likely the villain. And then we got a new version of that skin a whole lot longer later, like a full year later. I have the second version of this skin that came with the crew pass. I do not have the original, I forgot what he's called, the Chaos Agent. I don't have the original Chaos Agent. But that's still a cool skin. I would like to have him, but there are many other skins I'm saving up V-Bucks for. Alright, so, let's take a closer look at the figure. You can see they did the paint apps really well. See if I can get the camera to focus. There we go. They put all the details in. They even put the details of the thread in his buttons. The details in the mask. They even did the runes on the back of his mask. So, if you don't know a lot about Fortnite and you see these runes on multiple different characters, these are from cubes. Literally, purple, evil cubes in the game storyline. And they still haven't confirmed what purple evil cubes have to do with Chaos Agent, since he seemingly doesn't use anything related to cubes, but he still has the runes on him. We have the pipes right there. I don't know why he'd have pipes plugging just right back into himself. Circulate the ooze that's in him, because he's completely made of ooze. So one thing I want to mention real quick is that the Midas figure, the Midas Rex figure they made, comes with two head sculpts. One unhelmeted and one helmeted. Alright, he has those styles in-game. In-game, Chaos Agent has one with his mask and one without, where they show that he's literally made out of black ooze. They didn't do that with Chaos Agent. I guess they thought it would be too difficult since they sculpted the tubes to be connected to the body, so I guess they didn't want to change the design to add an extra head sculpt. So they did his two fingers here. Unlike with the Sentinel figure from the original Jazzbears Fortnite line, he can actually hold his weapons pretty well. Sentinel can't. So that is cool that they were able to pull off a two-handed figure and do it right. That really gets my hopes up for the goon figures if they ever make them. You know, the henchmen from Fortnite. They've been sculpted in the pants and the ooze under his shirt. Like the purple they used. Those aren't socks, that's him, that's his ooze. And finally, it won't focus. They put the serial number on the bottom of the foot. They still don't do that with Marvel Legends, and I don't know why not. Okay, so let's get into some size comparisons. I know, I try to do size comparisons every video. I know I'm not always consistent on when in the video I do them. But yes. Alright, so here Chaos Agent is next to my two other favorite figures from this line so far. We have Lynx and Midas Rex. They have the best articulation in the wave so far, and I hope to see more articulation like the ones they have in the later figures. And you can see the height matches pretty well. I don't know the reference between these three characters height-wise in-game, since any time more than one player is next to each other, they're usually moving all about trying to kill each other, so it's hard to get good size reference. So I'm just going to assume this is what it's supposed to look like, but I don't know. Alright, here he is next to Dio and Sion. I gotta say, I like how they look next to each other. You can definitely tell they're part of the same line. Although, if you had these characters side by side and they asked you, are these characters from the same game? I'm not sure if you'd say yes or no. All Fortnite characters look vastly different from each other, but they always manage to keep this consistent style where you can tell that it is Fortnite. Alright, and here he is, next to Ripley, and I forgot her name. I have that skin in game, I just forgot her name. But here is Ripley and Girl with Weird Hat. Alright, now here he is next to the older Fortnite figures from Jazzwares. Here he is next to Jonesy, one of my favorite from the Jazzwares line, and Sentinel, my all-time least favorite from Jazzwares. They still look nice next to each other, though. I will say that. Alright, here he is next to the Retro Wave Spider-Man and the Monster Venom Wave Venom. So these figures do stand well next to Marvel Legends. They are made by the same company, so that does make sense. And you can tell they look nice. You have two little ooze characters in Spider-Man. And time for the final comparison. Alright, now here he is next to the Meowscles from Hasbro and Joe Costa, because I had her in my box of stuff for the video. Don't know how she got in there, but here she is, Joe Costa, which I need to do a review for. So yeah, now with the size comparisons out of the way, we can get to the other parts of the video, which is his articulation. Alright, so Chaos Agent can look up. You can look down. Alright, so his head can move side to side, although it doesn't stay there very well on account of the tubes. He can look side to side, somewhat up and down, but yeah, with the tubes it's very hard. His arms can bend up, but it always feels like you're gonna break the figure when you bend these arms for most of the Jazzwares Fortnite line, which really scares me. Oh yeah, swivel right here. Oh, the whole thing can move. I didn't know that the whole shoulder can move out of its socket. Oh, and inside there's a little butterfly joint that does this. A slight quiver. Alright, and then you have rotation here. Double jointed elbows with great range. Also pinless joints, nice touch. Swivel at the wrist. And also a hinge. So I like with the gun-wielding characters in action figures, they make the hands bend like this instead of like this, because it allows them to hold their weapons better. I'm not sure if he has articulation. If he does have articulation in there, it doesn't do much. Or I think there is articulation in there, but I'm not sure. Waist swivel. Legs can kick forward a good amount. They kick back more than most figures, which is good. Swivel right here. Double jointed knees, again with great range. No boot cut swivel. Foot bends up and down. Oh wait, yeah, there's a boot cut right under his pant leg. I forgot about that. Alright. And also he has an ankle pivot. A really nice one at that. I stand him up real quick. Alright, so that will be all for today. For the Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royale series, Chaos Agent. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you have something to say in the comments, I encourage you to say it. Please. Say something. Anybody. Alright, that will be all for today, guys. Have a wonderful day.